If you want to use high vibes to reach a higher engagement, then this video is for you. I'm going to show you how to use an AI field agent inside Airtable to schedule posts based on astrological events, planetary alignment, and human design elements so that your message goes out when the universe is most receptive. This one is great if you're a spiritual advisor, a life coach, or just generally offer content for an audience of aligned humans. My name is Steph Bennett, and I'm a developer at Optimize IS. We're the two-time Airtable Partner of the Year, helping teams build smarter systems. If you'd like our help, there's a link in the description to book a call. As for now, let's dive in. This is an example of a content calendar in Airtable. Airtable is a great tool for content calendars, super intuitive, super easy to use. In this example, we have some basic information: post title, content body, the status of the post type, the channels. But what makes this very unique and dynamic is that we've incorporated an Astrology AI field agent. And so Airtable has offered a new feature called AI field agents, which can be programmed to do a number of things. It can do research, it can do analysis. In this case, we have set it up to search for future astrological event, planetary alignment, moon phases, and align it with the content and give you a date that would be a good time to post this content. And so, for example, we have this first post here: harnessing the power of morning routines. Discover how a simple morning routine can transform your productivity. So this would be a video you want to post on Instagram. You'll notice it's not about astrology. It's not about moon cycles. It's not about anything very woo, but it is content that your audience could resonate with at different times more than others. Content that's very energizing. Maybe that is content that you want to post during a full moon versus anything that's more reflective that might be better during a new moon. And so without having to look up at a calendar constantly into the future, depending on what you're posting, this astrology field agent can do that for you. It uses information from your post title, your post content, and also when to post. So this is a field that you can say, I want to post this month, this is next month, this is this week. You can use this information if you have a general idea of when you want this content to go out. And then this field agent will be able to look at that and tell you when would be a good time. And so for the example that is harnessing the power of morning routines that we want to post at some point this month, it has a recommendation to post on October 6th. So that's when Mercury enters Scorpio and the full moon is in Aries. It tells you why this would be a good time. Mercury in Scorpio supports deep mindset transformation. Aries full moon energizes bold new beginnings and personal empowerment. And so this could be a good time to post about that. We can go to a different topic. So let's look at power of saying no. And so this would be a topic, maybe if you're a life coach, a spiritual advisor, anyone that wants to empower their audience. And so if you wanted to post this next month, it gives you the date of 11/20. And so it posts on the Scorpio new moon is ideal for the power of saying no, because this lunation supports transformation, empowerment, and setting boundaries. This also incorporates human design, gate 34. And so I've trained this AI field agent to also look at human design elements in addition to astrology. And then it outputs here the recommended posting date. So let's look a little bit about how this is set up and how you can customize it. So if you go up to the upper left, you go to view data. From here, we have a table called posts, and a lot of these fields are what we just walked through in the data layer. And so what we want to look at here is this astrology field agent. So let's open it up. And so a few things here. This is a field agent field type. It is enabled the internet search because it doesn't intuitively, inherently know everything about moon cycles and human design. So we allow this field agent to search the web. I have it turned to run automatically, that to be turned off for a couple of reasons. One is because we want to be able to click it ourselves. We want to make sure that we see every recommendation that it has and then choose to rerun it or not. But also by enabling internet search, it uses additional AI credits. And so we wouldn't want this to run haphazardly all the time. And so this would allow you to click this when you want to run it. And so down here we have the custom instructions. And so it is how you want this field agent to operate. So you want this field agent to operate as an expert in astrology, human design, content strategy, specialized in aligning content with astrological events, moon phases, planetary placement, retrograde, and human design elements for maximum engagement. And so we clearly told them what the purpose of this is. And so we tell it to search the internet. We're only looking in future dates. And we're also looking at when to post. So if you want to post it this week versus next month. We've also explicitly told it to output the date as a month, date, year. And that allows us to pull out this recommended posting date so that you can apply it to a calendar. So it's very clean and clear what date that it recommends. And so down here, we have context and data that it will use to inform, and then it'll give you the output. And so one thing about this is that I did not write this all from scratch. It's a very specific way of writing and how to do custom instructions. And so what we have down here is you can use AI to edit AI. And so you click edit with AI down here, and you can change what this field agent is doing. So let's say, for example, we don't want this to use human design. You can tell this box here, remove any human design elements from the recommendation. You can use your simple language. So let's update agent. It takes just a moment for it to think. And so now you can see you're an expert in astrology and content strategy. It's removed that human design piece that was there before. And now you would save it, confirm the change, and you're ready to go. Because this does not run automatically, it won't rerun these. So some of these will still mention human design because it hasn't been rerun, but you can rerun the field agent at any time. If we wanted to create one that was on human design, you can create a new field agent. We could actually set up a field agent to interpret this field agent. So let's take a look at that. Let's insert right, and we're going to build a field agent. And so let's call this one human design field agent. And instead of searching the web, no, we'll keep it searching the web. It's going to look up human design, but it's going to just look at the recommendation. It's not going to look up anything new, but it can inform if it's a good timing. So let's go down here and edit with AI and say, look at output of astrology field agent, and then search the web and find human design elements during that recommended time, and output whether human design would also recommend that date. And so we're not asking it anything very specific here. We can say give context on why or why not this post may or may not resonate during this recommended date according to human design. So I'm not sure. Let's see. We'll hit update agent. That's the fun thing about these AI agents is you have to fiddle with it to get it exactly how you want it. But this edit with AI gives you what you need. So let's see. It's going to analyze the field agent. It's going to look at the recommended posting date, and it's going to give an overview. So let's create the field, and it will run for the ones that are here. Save it. And let's see what it says. Here we go. So on this one, we can see the date aligns with human design principles due to the sun transitioning through gate 18, which emphasizes correction, improvement, and the drive to make things better, so on and so forth. So this doesn't give us a new recommended date, but it does just give more information on whether this date that was recommended is one that you want to use. So you can continue to grow these field agents to either interpret each other or interpret new data and make it very customized to what you're trying to predict. So this is just one example of how to use AI field agents in a very unique way, using technology in a way that transcends the data itself and looks at something larger and looks at planetary alignments, look at moon cycle, and helps you inform your own intuition with data. If this was helpful and you want us to explore how to build something customized like it for you, book a call via the link in the description.